And it's just like being back at high school. I walk in the room and the 80s music fucks off. Alright, well, it's been a strange week for me. I've been looking over all sorts of strangeness that's been going on as a parent. You often have to deal with a lot of very stupid people, and lately there's been a lot of discussion about the fact that when you're naming your child, you have to be careful what their name is when it's written backwards. Just to add a little bit extra pressure. You know, I was just happy that my child was able to read and count, but apparently now I also have to make sure that their name doesn't spell anything stupid backwards. This came up when a child got to high school and discovered that her name Milena, when written backwards, actually spells anal ram, which could be a lot worse, really. But either way, you encounter a lot of dumb shit when you're a parent, and at the end of the day, it's one of the reasons I do comedy. I'm just happy to have an evening that doesn't involve Dora the Explorer. I was thinking recently, like, naming of things is very important, and what you do with what you've got is important. Like this place being called Mad Dog, I kind of like the fact that they've gone with that. It's a venue called the Dancing Dog, and they decided the room where the madness is going to be called Mad Dog Comedy. It makes perfect sense. And we could have all this money being spent on a stage, great sound, and the blind guy's going to say it, better lighting. But at the end of the day, they've gone and spent their money on really, really important stuff, like the menu out the front, where let's face it, I think there's a lot of people in this room who can acknowledge if you have the opportunity to get yourself an evening that involves a mouth-watering amount of meat, then you're going to fucking go with it. I'm just very glad that they've actually bothered with that. And again, they could also spend money on better comedians, but fuck it. I also appreciate the fact that being a visually impaired person, I could get money from a high-paid job, or I could just do this and live off the government. So beating Scott Morrison in that way. But you also get asked a lot of dumb questions when you're a disabled person, and amongst my personal favourites of late is somebody who asked me if I had to sleep with a light on. Just FYI, if you know any totally blind people that are actually scared of the dark, please get them some drugs, because that'd be a fucked existence. I had one person who genuinely was concerned that there's a special harness for when you're going skydiving with a guide dog. There's not. You're close to the ground when the lead goes slack. And I met a person who was really concerned once that I would imagine her with much larger tits than she actually had, which is amusing because I hadn't actually bothered to imagine what size tits she had until that moment. Since my hands and my eyes, I just want to put it out there, I'm going to imagine that you've all got massive tits, and feel free to prove me wrong. Anytime. You can look me up on Facebook and track me down. I'm waiting for proof. In any event, there's lots of really dumb shit going on, and I think it's because of that I'm very glad we actually have a situation now where we get given moronic politicians like Donald Trump, because it just makes no matter how crap your world gets, no matter how stupid you feel, you can wake up and just remind yourself, you're not him, so you're fucking good. Have a good one.